everyone, welcome back. My name is Jenna, aka Mint Budgets, and today we are doing a much needed cash condensing. So let's just go ahead and get started. I don't know if you guys could really see this stack over here, but your girl's got a big stack here, so we need to condense. So let's just get into it. So we have this binder here, this journal, and in this journal I write down all the categories that I'm gonna be, or like everything that I'm putting back in the bank, so that I know what I'm doing, so that I put it in my bucket. These are all my prop bills. I have some from DonnaPoweredByCreativity. I have some from ThisGirlBudgetsUk, FairyRoseCottage, and then I don't know who these are from. I forgot who they're from, but it's okay, it's okay. Let's just get started. Okay, so starting off, we have this one. That's our fixed expense binder, but I fortunately don't have to pay any bills. So the only envelope I have here that's stuffed is my credit card, which is my debt. So let's see. For this one, we have $100, $200 in the bank. And then let's see what we got here. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. Okay, so we got 291, almost $300. So we're gonna be putting $200 back into the bank. So there's my $200 in placeholders, and then I know I could condense this, so let me go ahead and condense it. We got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, so hold on. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 15, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. So let's make sure this should be $91, 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. Perfect. 491. I think I might have a 400. Let me see. And I do. So I'm going to switch these 100 placeholders and put in this one. Yay! So that is everything for this binder. Next up, we got our Big Mama, our very much, mostly stuffed binder. And this is my variable expense binder. So let's just go ahead and do this. So vacations, I do have to fix this because I have 1,300 here in prop bills, but I don't have this amount anymore. In my account, I have 440 with 94 cents because I have a little sticky note here on my dresser that I'm like looking at to keep being on track. So I'm gonna put this back, and I'm just gonna grab a 100 so that it's 400, but I'm not gonna do the 40 plus 94. I'm gonna try to make, hopefully I can make some and put it on Ko-fi. Like I want to make like prop bills that are like 100, 500, 200, whatever, but I also want to make some that are like in the bank, and then the ones that you could write the amount. But for now, we're just gonna put 400 there. And then let's see what we could definitely be putting in the bank. We got 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. Oh my god, what? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, okay, so 300, 400, 500, 600. Whoa, so $600. Ooh, and $400. So I can literally grab the 1,000 placeholder back. And y'all, it's getting close. Me and my boyfriend, we got everything. Well, he paid for the hotels. I just kind of have to pay him back for my half. But we got the tickets, and then for Horror Nights, I bought my tickets or whatever. I just need to get my Epcot ticket, and then obviously save for like food and souvenirs for Hawaii, and obviously food for Orlando and stuff. So I'm excited. So 200, yeah, so we're gonna put these back and grab the 1,000 again. And then here we got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me switch these out for a 5. And then these for a 20. So 1,075 for our vacations. Sorry, yeah? Yeah. 20, 40, 60, 75. Perfect. So 1,075. Whoop, whoop. Okay, next up we got toiletries. And y'all, I depleted this. I have nothing anymore. So I have a $100 placeholder. I'm going to put this back because I got nothing in here now. So we broke in toiletries. Eating out / grocery money. There's only $20. I'm going to leave that be. Oh, let me put in my vacations. Sorry, let me write down the amount. Okay, fun, I don't have anything. Self-care. Self-care, I have 200, 300 in the bank. 20, 35, 45, 55, 56, and $57. So let me switch these out for a 20. And then these for a 10. So there we go. 300 and 20, 40, 55, 56, and $57. Gas, I have 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 10. Okay, so let me condense this really quick. 4 5s to make another 20. And then 2 5s to make a 10. Next up, spending. In the bank, I had 400. I now only have $10. I'm not gonna put a prop $10, so we're just gonna act like basically like as if I didn't have anything, because I mean I basically don't. $10 is nothing. I bought like a vlogging camera. I bought a carry-on, you know, with that money. So it went to good use. And then let's see, we got here 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh, perfect. And there we go. For gifts, let me see what we got here. We got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. Nothing we can condense. And then miscellaneous, this was like for my wedding. I don't think I put anything in here. Yeah, I don't need to condense here. Okay, so that is everything for this binder. Next up, we got this one. This is our sinking funds. So let's start here for Christmas. For Christmas, we have $200. Oh, sorry, $300 in the bank. Plus 20, 40, 60, 84. 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. Okay, so Christmas, we're gonna put $100 back. And I have a 400, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put these back for that 400. I got 20 here. And I got another 20 here. So 450 for Christmas, and that's that. We're at the end of May that I'm recording this. It'll probably be the beginning of June when I post this. So I mean, it's an okay amount, but we could do better. Okay, birthdays. We have depleted this. So for birthdays, we had 383 in the bank. We only have 56 in the bank with 55 cents. So I'm don't know if I should take this out and maybe change it to a 56. I think for now I'm just gonna leave it like nothing there, and let's just do this. 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. Let me make sure. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 15, 25, 35, 41, 2. Okay, so $200 that we're putting back in the bank for birthdays. All right, so there's our $200, and then we have 10, 15, 20, and $2, so 242. Okay, next up we got emergency. And in emergency, we have 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. So $190 in cash. So 100 going into the bank. Okay, and here we got $20 to condense for a 20. And $10 in singles, so let's go ahead and bring in a 10. Okay, and that is everything for this binder. So that is everything that's pretty much going to be going back into the bank. Now the rest of everything that we're going to be doing is to actually condense the cash and not anything being brought to the bank. So I'm actually going to start with this one first. This is our Mini Mondays binder. So we're playing with the first 6 envelopes. I'm not going to get into this one. Okay, this one we only have $2. This second one we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So nothing we can condense there. This one we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Whoa, another 18. Nothing we can condense there. This one we have 25, 26, 27, 28. Nothing we can condense there. This one we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Whoa, 18. Jesus. Alright, nothing we can condense there. And hi everyone. So it's Saturday. I ran out of storage, and so last stuff that we were doing was the Mini Mondays binder, but we didn't have anything to condense. So this we're gonna put to the side, and now we're gonna do our savings challenges. So let's condense this. So we got this one from Divine Savings Co. And here we got 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this I'm gonna switch for a 10. Next up I have this one from the Swag Duelers, and we have 20, 45, 50. So let me switch these out for a 10. Next up I have this one from the Budget Bureau. I'm not gonna unfold it. And here I have 120, 40, 60, 70, 85, 90. So I'm gonna put a 10, 10, 15, 20, and let's grab a 20. Next up is my freebie on Ko-fi, and in here we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3. So let's switch these out for 20s. So there's our 40 and 20s. Next up we have this one from Thrifty Printable Art. We have 10, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So, and then we got this one from CSMagicTouch. This is our big one. This is our Mulan Save 1000. And in here we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Okay, let me make sure. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So let me switch these out for 100. And in my savings challenges, I like to keep the real money. I don't like having, what do you call it, prop money in my savings challenges. Then we have 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna count it at the end because I don't want to confuse myself. So in here we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. So that's everything in our savings challenge binder. Now let's go in. Oh shoot. I think we ended here. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get into this one. This is from CajunGirlCreates. I believe for most of these we're already pretty condensed. Okay, so we have 2 5s, 3 5s, but we can make a 10. So it should be 58, 20, 40, 55, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And let's see, we got 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 26, right? So that should be 20, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and so that's all the condensing for this. Now next up we got our big baby. This is the one that is going to take time. This is our 100 envelope challenge, and for those that are new, what I do is I get everything that I was able to save up for at the month, and then count it all up at the end, and then cross off the bigger numbers and start from 1 all over again when I get it back into this. So that instead of just stuffing bigger numbers, it's easier to just do the smaller numbers and then redo the smaller numbers. So, you know what I mean? So I brought my erasable pen to erase this, and then let's count it out all up to see what it's gonna save us. Okay, so in total for the month of May, I think we were in April, we were able to save a total of $236 in this challenge, which is amazing. And that's from 1 to 15. We did a 32 and an 84. Usually why these bigger numbers are marked is like because maybe I didn't have enough to do a bigger number, or because I had a savings challenge. Like for example, this one that saved us 42, so I'd mark the 42, but I'm not gonna do it today. That's gonna be for when I get into my 100 envelope, because this is not gonna be part of my June. You know what like starting June playing it. Okay, so 236. Let me grab a Sharpie. Okay, I got my Sharpie here, and let's color. Yeah, so we got 91. That leaves us with 145. And then let's do 90, and that leaves us with $55. So instead of doing the 55, like marking the 55, I'm going to color it in with the pen, so that way the next time that we finish at the end of June, I could count it all up with the 55 and cross off this. Oh guys, we did all our 90s. That means we're starting our 80s now. Sorry. Excited. I'm very excited. Okay, so I tried my best to erase, and I mean it got erased, but like some of these, they've been colored in so many times that like if I erase it, you know, it's gonna break the paper. Like the paper's starting to feel like rough and thin. Okay, so we're just gonna do the big condensing and just get, oh yeah, we got 55, so let's mark 55. Perfect. So now let's just get 91, 90, and 55. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And then 20, 40, 55. Okay, so now it's time to take out everything and make sure it's the 236 like we counted. So let's speed this up. Okay, and there is our blocks. I always find this so satisfying. So now it's time to separate the money and count it up to make sure that we did it right. Okay, so money's all separated. I'm going to condense these ones because if y'all know, I hate counting with so many ones. So let's condense. All right, so we have this one, which so I think is gonna look good because we're at 236, so we should only need one, but let's make sure. This is like the most annoying part of the video, I'm not gonna lie. Like I kind of hate doing this. All right, so I got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So 120, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And then $1. 236, baby. We did it right. All right, so since I already pulled the money there on the side, that I'm just gonna put these back. I just like to, you know, I just want to count to make sure that it's correct and not incorrect. Oh shoot, dropped my one. And now it's time to put the money where the money belongs. So now we have officially filled two pages and only one more to finish this last third page. Oh, how exciting. So in total for the month of May, we were able to condense $1,300 to bring back to the bank. And I don't really like to count it here because I feel like it takes too much time, but I'm gonna obviously count and let you know if the money is correct, incorrect, if I maybe messed up somewhere. So yeah, that is our cash condensing for the end of May. I hope you guys are having a good day, and hope you guys were able to bring a lot back to the bank. Honestly, even if 50 bucks was what you were able to bring, that's 50 bucks, babe. All right, that's 50 bucks. You know what I mean? Let me do this for the thumbnail because look how cute this is. I'm actually gonna, I don't know, spread this. Oh yeah, yeah. Isn't that so cute? Oh yeah. All right, thumbnail. All right, guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye.